Oh, what is this now? Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avallac'h, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords that are lightning bolts. They take away mortals ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back, return to reality, return to the Witcher's path. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avallac'h, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
What?
Are you sure?
Everything seems to indicate
that is a big jump.
Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
Want me to go with you?
I think so, actually. It would be nice to have some company.
I'd love your company.
All right, then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Cascade in
Shut
the
your
forest.
traps! Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now.
We have to find ourselves a rose of remembrance to restore Geralt's memory. Interesting. Very interesting. So, this whole situation with Geralt's memory is very intriguing, and I'm loving it so far. So, just to sort of explain that earlier comment for anyone who is not quite sure about it. What's happening is this. At the end of Witcher 1, we were found near Kaer Morhen, the Witcher stronghold. Unconscious and basically almost dead. And apparently we'd been pursuing the Wild Hunt to find Yennefer, who I'm still not not totally sure who she is. Except that she's someone important to Geralt's past. That's all I've been able to really work out so far. But now Triss is claiming that this certain type of flower,
I'll say it again.
if we were to find it, then she could use her magic combined with that flower, which is apparently some sort of incredibly powerful memory restoration element. She's claiming that she could use it to restore Geralt's memories. And, as you can probably tell, that's kind of put a bit of a... It's kind of resulted in us putting Search for Yorvith to deal with the Kingslayer by making an ally out of him due to us sharing an enemy. That's kind of put that whole thing on the back burner for the time being. Now I'm going to save my game. And Triss knows where we're going, so we're just following her for the time being. Good thing, too. Because I'm sure Geralt enjoys having such lovely company along. And it certainly helps to have someone who knows where things are at, unlike me, who would get lost every 2.5 minutes. Because that's my deal. I get lost a lot. I mean, Geralt doesn't, probably, but I do.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests? Those elves really like to complicate things.
That's one way to put it.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
Okay. Take the path leading upwards. And once again, Triss knows this a lot better than I do.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric
You
also
are
set
a
aside
typical
itself.
cynic, Geralt. Not complaining, but he is a cynical son of a bitch.
The rose
That's
must
for
be here
sure.
somewhere.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cymoril. Cedric said Cymoril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Yeah, apparently Cedric is not too fond of visions. I can't really blame him, especially considering the connotation that visions has in certain mediums, and someone drinking to get rid of visions makes a lot of sense. Especially when you think about a certain character, I don't remember the name, but a certain character from the Mages Guild in Oblivion, where basically
I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel?
Basically,
the one with the scar had so much hatred
she had
in it.
visions that were so
Places like this
strong
make
she
you
had to have a
realize just
magic
how
ring
much
to
they lost.
control it.
There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations. Yorvith and his kind are taking revenge, though not all elves are like that.
Kieran said there's a lot more
Yeah.
at stake.
He has his ideal, a certain vision of the world. But do you think there's room for humans in it?
We're practically one and the same.
Wrong, Triss. We've been learning from each other for generations, but we're different at base.
I don't know why I find that awfully sad.
Just like this garden. Beautiful and sad.
Yeah, I really love these little small conversations. They do an excellent job of fleshing out the details, as in showing you the difference between characters, because Geralt is basically a cynical, bitter old man, and Triss, while I wouldn't call her an optimist, she certainly has a more positive worldview than Geralt does. And it really shows, and it's just the little things like that that make you really enjoy watching them interact with each other and seeing how they're different and how they're similar.
Cymoril's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
Okay, then, here. Have your rose.
This one's for you.
Oh, Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt, even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue,
Quite
Curly.
sweet.
Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden.
Wait,
must be defraying the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
They want to hack down the statues
hard to move.
Take them,
We'd
don't
never
they?
shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in bits.
And Triss does
Break
not
off
look
your own head,
happy.
clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
Oh, you did not just say that.
Anne!
I have a better idea. How about you all die? It goes like this. Death, 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 and death are what's involved. So have some death.
Watch out!
You son of a bitch. Why, that bastard. I am going to hurt someone for this. I suppose get in, get the pedal, and get out would have been too much to ask for, wouldn't it? Still, fucking hell. Let's try not to do anything stupid while we're down here, Triss.
Incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta.
I would rather we not die
Elves
here.
possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire.
Yeah, it's
We're
incredible.
trapped.
Yeah, incredible place to look at, but not somewhere I want to live.